welcome back. Highlights from the Dutch League. Let's quickly travel to Europe and take a look at the 2016 Euro 2016 qualifiers, the playoffs. Interesting matches to be played, currently going on as we speak, and of course some friendly matches as well that are being played. Guys, quickly look at this. You have interesting matchups in all of this one. Ireland taking on Bosnia-Herzegovina, Hungary taking on Norway, Sweden taking on Denmark, and of course Ukraine taking on Slovenia. Interesting matches to be played. But to look quickly, your thoughts on some of these matches?
Well, I think I'll stick my crystal ball to the Sweden versus Denmark game. Okay. It involves Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the man who's now been crowned Swedish Player of the Year for the 10th time, and it looks like he's the only good footballer we have in Sweden for 10 years on the run. But I think it's his last shot. He's also come out to say openly that if Sweden fail to, or should Sweden fail to make the playoffs, that he will retire from international football. And it's fair play to him. He can't continue to carry the team alone. Last year, or yes, 2 years ago, when they had to face off with the Portuguese national team, it ended 4-2 on aggregate, and Portugal relied heavily on Cristiano Ronaldo, who scored all 4 goals, while Sweden also relied heavily on Ibrahimovic, who couldn't match Ronaldo, of course, but scored 2 goals, which were far from enough to qualify Sweden. So you look at this game and you see that they made a mess of their chances in the group stages, and now they have to pay dearly for it via the playoffs. I think they have a very good chance of going through. Denmark don't look particularly striking as a team. They have a couple of players who can shock you. Players like Michel Krondelli, who plays for Celta Vigo. You have Niklas Benta, who could also shock you once in a while. But then you look at the Swedish national team, and they look like a team who should be getting a place because of the name they have in Zlatan Ibrahimovic in that particular fixture. Another fixture that catches the eye is the Ireland versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Bosnians were able to defeat the Germans at home and then hold them to a 1-0 draw in faraway Germany. They not really missed
Bosnia
out.
or the Irish?
The Irish, I beg your pardon, just did that to the Germans, who are world champions, and they denied themselves qualification by flopping some chances against Scotland and then Poland. So I think they'll have themselves to blame. But against the Bosnians, who have lots of intelligence players, Miralem Pjanic, Adam Jajic, Edin Dzeko, the Chelsea goalkeeper Asmin Begovic, and lots more, I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup, that particular game. And it's one everyone should see this week.
Let me serve up the last one for him. Ukraine and Slovenia. What do you think is going to happen in that one?
Ukraine, Slovenia. What should I think? Both teams during their qualifiers campaign, it wasn't like they were really impressive. In fact, kudos to the Michel Platini-led UEFA. If not, we wouldn't be having these teams playing the playoffs. So we know now we have 24 teams. They will have a second round quarter margin. And the funny thing is, the first time now you won't even be having the Dutch playing the tournament for the first time where it has been extended. Then talking about Ukraine and Slovenia, I'll just give it to Ukraine straight away. I don't know. I'll give it.
Like to give it to them. Just give it to them.
Exactly. Just like I gave it to Arsenal last week.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in all of those matches. This is their last shot in getting to the Euro Championships. If you miss this, well, you miss out. So we'll see what happens. 4 more teams will join the host and the other 19 teams that have qualified, making 24, like Said just told you, and we'll see what happens. So for sentimental reasons, I'll be supporting the Republic of Ireland. Sentimental reasons. I hope.
Where's the sentiment coming from?
I hope they do the job. I'll explain to you later. But I hope.
Why not tell us? Tell us about the sentiment.
I hope they do the job. But quickly, guys, let's talk about the World Tour Finals. The best 8 male tennis players will be doing the business in London. We've been told that till 2018, the ATP Tour World Finals will be held in London. So we can rest easy. That's going to take place. But of course, you have Andy Murray in the same half. He escapes. The news is just that he escapes Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer.
I think he should thank his stars now, because Novak Djokovic.
But if you qualify, you're going to meet one of them in the semis.
Exactly, at least that will be the semis. But what happened in the last final? Come on, he was defeated black and blue by Djokovic. Djokovic made him look like a baby, 6-2, 6-2, and in straight sets. I'm looking at this one. I think I was thinking it to Djokovic. He's in the form of his life, and what Djokovic is even saying is that he's not playing the best tennis. Now, if he's playing his best tennis, what's going to happen? Then he's going to be taking on.
You are this dominant, and you're not playing your best tennis. I don't know.
Then if his best tennis comes, he's going to defeat
Tolu, should we save any thoughts for Nadal? He's in the half that has Murray, that has Stanislas Wawrinka, and David Ferrer. Should we spare any thought for him? Is it going to be a deciding factor?
What do you mean deciding factor?
Deciding factor, is he going to have a key role to play?
Oh, I don't think so. I think Murray is going to streamroll that particular half of the draws, and I think Nadal will see 2015 as a really horrible year in tennis since it got to the height of it all. But then we can only hope for the better. I think he got to the finals of another ATP Tour not too long ago, and you can only expect him to want to improve on that. But Nadal has had a very striking year, and he can only hope for the better come 2016.
All right, guys, I need to thank you for your time on the show. It's been really nice having you guys here with me. We will do this again next week. So thank you, guys. All right, we're going to go on a break now. I'll let you enjoy something from the draw that took place. Tennis players put in a draw. We talked about it earlier. We'll allow you to enjoy the reaction from the top players in the men's tennis circuit. We allow you to enjoy their reaction. We'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
And like all of us, we're excited to have made it. It's been a long road and a lot of grinding, but it's been a fun year, a good year for all of us, and it could become better if we played it well this week. So it worked out well for me on many occasions. Hopefully again this year. We'll see how it goes.
For all of the players, it's an exciting way to finish the year. I mean, you're competing against the best players in the world from the beginning of the event, but you also have a little bit of leeway as well. Every other tournament we play is straight knockout here. Not that you want to lose any matches, but if you do, you still have a chance to come back, so you can play with a little bit more freedom, and I think that makes for exciting matches.
I've been doing very well in London for the last couple of years. Been playing some of my best tennis in Wimbledon in both O2 Arena. Of course, tonight we have a really beautiful setting.
Being here in London is always very special, so just enjoying that previous days, and I hope to be ready for the action.